Alexander Lukashenko calls this his big conversation. Though for over 8 hours, he did most of the talking. Exactly a year after his controversial re-election as president, we were in Minsk to question him on the mass protests and the repression that followed. And on international sanctions, including new measures introduced today by the UK.
You can choke on your sanctions in Britain. We didn't know what Britain was for 1,000 years, and we don't want to know now. You are American lapdogs.
But the punishment is for the vicious suppression of the protests and the torture of hundreds of detainees. After such brutality, I wanted to know how Alexander Lukashenko could possibly stay on as president.
It's fake, dear girl. It's fake. Why would they be tortured? They weren't even under investigation. If people had bruises, they got them on the streets when they threw themselves at riot police.
Well, that was quite a performance by Alexander Lukashenko, obviously very comfortable, very confident here, still in his presidential palace. He shrugged off all the accusations, all the criticism. And yet we've been talking to people here in Minsk who suffered a lot in the past year and who say there's a real sense of fear here now. This attack was fatal. Roman Bondarenko was beaten, then dragged into custody. He'd been trying to protect opposition symbols on a protest square. His mother isn't even allowed to leave flowers here. Roman's death sparked more protests, and the authorities don't want shrines to him. The only one left is in a secret, secluded spot, where Elena goes to remember her son and the price he paid for protesting against Alexander Lukashenko.
People really want change, to stop all this violence, the outrageous things happening now. So many honest people have suffered, and for nothing at all. I can't get my head around it all.
Mass protests reduced to hidden shrines. But a year on, the emotions, the anger have gone nowhere here. Sarah Rainsford, BBC News, Minsk.